I need to hear the Rihanna story.
I knew you were going to ask me.
Go from the beginning.
We got booked to do this show, right? Can I say the name of the
Yeah,
show?
you can
The
say the
Graham
name.
Norton Show.
Yes.
And it was going to be the ladies from Ocean's 8. Sadly, Rihanna was not going to be there. So I was like, I'm so excited for this, but I'm sad because Rihanna's not going to be there. And then 3 days before the taping, they're like, oh, actually, she's going to be there. And I don't sleep that night because I'm so excited just walking around my flat, imagining the moment where I'm going to see her, like, I'm going to meet her in front of all these people, like on this chat show, like on the sofa, and like what that's going to be like, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to say, like, are we going to hit it off? Are we going to like have a smoke together? What's going to happen? Like, I'm so excited. And then I couldn't sleep. And then the day arrives. It was in the evening. So we get there like 4 p.m. and our dressing room is like right next to hers. So it's literally like years and years. And the next one just says Rihanna. So I'm there like taking selfies in front of the dressing room door. The show starts taping and like I don't meet her until literally I walk out to like sit on the sofa.
No way. So you didn't get a pre-meet?
No. I honestly thought I might faint. So I was like, don't faint. Just get through this. Like, but I also felt like I needed to communicate to her like how intense my love is for her.
Yeah.
But in a way that didn't freak her out. Because I wanted to be like, I want us to have a relationship. She was so nice. Like she was just being so sweet. And then like after the whole chat show bit and like she was walking down, I was like, you're amazing, I love you, you're beautiful, you're incredible. And she was like, thanks, oh, my fans love you. And I was like, what?
What?
They do?
What? Did you go in for a hug straight away or when did the hug come?
I hugged her straight away and then I gave her a copy of the album and I was like, I love you. And then I hugged her and I gave her the vinyl and I was like, you can throw this away if you want to. Like, you know, like if you don't want it. And she was like, what? No, I would never do that. And then hugged me and I was like,
what does she smell like?
Like dreams and wishes coming true. I feel like you were instrumental in this happening because we talked about it. So I want to thank you.
Someone must have blown up the picture of you and her and you've framed it and it's in your house now, yes or no?
I'm getting it framed as we speak.
Okay, cool.
It's at the framers.
Where's it going to go? Where are you going to put it?
I was going to put it above the bed.
Okay.
Send a real clear message to any prospective.
So anyone that's coming into the room, this is the level of great that you have to be. Otherwise, just wait outside the front door and I'll just wave. So amongst all of this, you've made a whole new album.
Yes.
With the gang.
Yes.
Have you had any nerves with this one?
Well, we didn't know what we wanted to do.
Okay, yeah.
The whole process was very like trial and error. Mostly errors, I think, because we just had so many songs and for quite a long time it felt like nothing was working. It was a struggle to like get it going. But in the end, you know, like there was a point where it all clicked together and I said to Mike and Emery like, oh, I really, really want to make this album like with this crazy concept visually and you know, so I think these songs are going to work and we should make more songs like this. And we were all just like, okay, yeah.
I remember the last time you this still makes me laugh to this day when I was talking about, you were saying that the guys didn't love the new single.
Yeah.
And in my head I was like, it must be hard. Full stop. Any relationship is hard. Relationship between three people who make music, who are passionate about music. And this is you guys building something together. This hasn't been done before. You're the first years and years.
Yeah, the very first.
You're the first years and years.
Can't wait for the next years and years. The robot years and years.
The clones.
The clones.
I kept thinking about what a room must feel like with all three of you in it, trying to get, I don't even know, anything that, like the track list. Yeah. How long did that bit take?
Well, it took forever because everyone has favorites, you know, and like the thing is like the tensions and like when you do argue like as a group, like sometimes you get really good stuff from that and like it's good to have like, because that's what it's all about, that chemistry, you know, between you that makes it special.
Absolutely.
We spent so long talking about it, going back and forth and like trying to make everybody happy, and in the end I just made a list of 10 tracks and I was like, this is it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Did you make the list in front of them or did you just come from home one day with a list of songs?
No, I mean I was listening to everything.
Okay, cool.
And like, you know, considering all options, and then I was just like, here we go.
This is it.
I'm basically telling you, how much of a dictator I am in the band. That's what we're doing.
How much of the process is about inspiration? Because people always have, I don't know, like an artist or an album that inspires them. But when you're making the music, is it about inspiration or is it about just blank canvas?
It's a bit of both, I think.
Yeah.
But I like in the studio would just be like, oh, well, thinking about the music that I really, really love to sing, and it's like Christina, Britney,
okay,
you know, Justified, the Justin Timberlake album, and you know, Destiny's Child, TLC. So I would just kind of imagine like, would they like singing this melody?
Okay,
and like,
that's cool.
How would they sort of channel? You know, like, so that was kind of what I had in my head.
How have the years and years fans changed over time? Have you noticed that people are either growing as you guys are getting older as well, or is the crowd younger? Like, what happens? Go from like day one to now when you look into the crowd and see people.
We noticed that we had a lot of young fans, like young teenagers, and even like younger. And now what's crazy about our audiences is how like there's so many different ages. I've had 2 builders in the last week, like actual builders.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm always so like
That's
taken aback.
amazing.
I'm like, what? This
Are you
doesn't
joking?
fit with my worldview.